What's going on, y'all? Colonel Panic here. I wanted to put in an entry for Georgia Gems giveaway, so that's what we're doing here. We've got the Lockwood 334 B45. This is a fun lock to pick. It's got really pretty feedback. It's well made. It's very crisp. You know, when you pick it, you pretty well know what's going on in the lock. It's really not trying to hide anything from me, I'll put it that way. It's kind of one of my comfort locks. It's hard to say if I really have a favorite lock, but this one is definitely up there. So we're going to roll with it. That said, let's see what we can do here. The pick I'm using is a custom pick that I made. This is a 15 thousandths spring steel. It's got a Purple Heart handle, brass pin stock. It is more decorational than functional. I mean, it does go all the way through the handle, but I don't feel like a pick really needs pins like a knife handle. They just look cool. So, that said, there's pin 1. We get anything on 2. Pin 2 set. Funny thing about this, you can usually just almost go right down the bean row on this lock. Like, it'll let you do it. No, 4 is not binding. What's 5 doing here? 4 is binding. Oh, did we just overset it? I wouldn't call this lock an easy W, but it's one that I really don't have to overthink to pick usually. You know, I can get through it usually in a few minutes. And that said, now that we're on camera, it's probably going to be like, hi, this is Colonel Panic and welcome to Jackass. But story of my filming luck when it comes to locks, it seems like. They always take me, like, if you're practicing and it takes you 5 minutes to pick a lock, it's going to take you 15 on camera. That's how I am anyway. And I'm probably going to have to reset at least 3 or 4 times, which is not something that's ever normal with me. I can just go through and set 5 pins and pop this thing right open 9 times out of 10. I mean, I do get the occasional overset on it, but not like what I'm doing now. I think I just overset 2. I've been picking Asa barrels too, so that's probably part of it because I'm trying to get filmed on the Asa 600. I'm getting close. I do get opens with it. They're not quite where I want them to be. I'm not making an hour-long picking video to submit for anybody or anything. I don't think anybody needs to sit through that. I don't enjoy sitting through that. And you know, a lot of this to me is about the journey. I don't like the easy wins. You know what I mean? I feel like that if I'm going to take the time to pick a lock, you know, especially going through the belt system at LPU, that I should ask myself if I have learned what that lock has to teach me, you know, before I move on. I mean, granted, if you get bored enough, sure, move on, come back, pick it again. I mean, it's not like you only pick them once. I pick up locks that I've picked before all the time. But something I do for practice is I go through a belt scale at least once a week for practice. I'll pick up locks going all the way down. I start at orange belt typically. I don't really have any more yellow belt locks. I've got some whites that I will practice raking on every now and then just to make sure that I don't lose the touch. You know, once every few weeks I'll rake 4 or 5 locks just to say, yep, you can still rake. Because that's kind of one of those ones that, like, as far as lock sport, doesn't really mean a lot. But it's kind of like a good SHTF back pocket skill to have to me. You know, if you're ever in a truly bad situation, it's something that's handy to know. We'll leave it at that. Okay, I think we're right there. If we can get pin 5, I think I dropped something. Did I drop something? Oh, that was 4. 5's over here. Okay, 5. You gonna do me a solid here and pop? Oh, come on, 5. There it went. There it is. All right. And we'll do a hashtag Georgia Gem in pins, and that is the Lockwood 334 B45. Thank you guys for watching. Love each and every last one of you. God bless and peace out.